What do you think about getting ghosted by a man and taking him back?
Here are reasons why a man will come back after ghosting you. All right. He'll come back into your life, reappear all of a sudden after ghosting you. All right, ladies. So pay attention to this enough. Number one is because he still thinks that he got you as an option, right? He thinks that you ain't went nowhere. He thinks that you ain't going nowhere. So, and he's, kind of done, going to his other options at the moment, and he gonna come back to you. He think that you still available. So, hey, let me hit old girl up. I ain't talked to her in a minute. Number two, all right, it's simply because he bored, all right? It's simply because he is bored. He bored, he ain't got nothing else to do, you know what I mean? He just pretty much take you as a hobby at this point. And number three is because he wants some of that poom poom. Let's be for real. He wants some of that poom poom, like, real bad. That's a big reason. That's probably the biggest reason why, a lot of times. So, hey, like a ship part 2.
Has a guy ever ghosted you before and he came back expecting you to take them back and you took the man back? Has that ever happened to you before? A guy ghosted you, he came back, told you he was sorry, and you took him back. I want to know. Let me know if that has happened to you before in the comment section. For me, taking a man that ghosted you back is disrespectful. Honestly, it's you treating yourself badly. For a man to ghost you, it means that the man does not regard you. What stopped him from having a conversation with you and telling you that you see this relationship, I don't feel it anymore? What stopped him from talking to you about it? Ghosting is disrespectful, and this is how I see it. He ghosted you because you're nobody to him. You have no value to him. He doesn't value you, and he feels like he can treat you anyhow. So since he has ghosted you, let him forever remain a ghost. Accepting him back means that you are telling him that him ghosting you, it's okay and you're happy with it. And you're telling him that he can go ahead and ghost you more. Because the truth here is this: a man that has exhibited such a character means that he's going to do more.
If he ghosted you and then he comes back and then he ghosts you again, let me explain why he does that and how you can save yourself from it. You see this all the time. He says, I'm not ready for a relationship. I gotta focus on myself. And then a month later, he's with someone else. But then that doesn't work out and he comes back to you. So let me explain to you exactly why he does that and how you can save yourself from a lot of heartbreak. So he leaves because he's not happy with you. But here's the problem. Individuals like these, they're not happy with themselves. So they hop from one relationship to the other, trying to fill some sort of void. And if I'm being super vulnerable here, I know this because this was me at a point in time in my life. And the real danger here is they keep giving their partner unhealed versions of themselves, which really only results in toxic relationships. So that leaves you jaded, heartbroken, confused, and thinking, I hate dating. My advice is don't rush into anything. You need to give yourself time to figure out who this person is, but you also have to give this person enough time to prove to you that they're not just going to keep hopping from one thing to the other. And if you're already stuck in a situation like this, well, good luck. No, I'm kidding. If you're already stuck in a situation like this, leave. But be careful because they always come back. And when they do, hang up the phone.
They always come back. They are already toxic in nature. So why would you let someone come dump their toxicity in your peaceful garden, in your peaceful life? You have to be protective of your space and your energy. Someone that has the ghosting tendency is a toxic human being. There's no two ways about it. Someone that jumps from one relationship to another is a toxic human being. There's no two ways about it. So why would you let someone infect your peaceful life with toxicity? You have to protect your space, honestly. If a man ghosted you and he comes back, the man should forever remain a ghost. Do not open your doors. Do not give him access. Let me tell you, players love to ghost. Like the first speaker said, he came back, probably he's tired of whoever he was with. He came back because he wanted to have sex. He came back because he believes that you will always be there for him. You will always remain an option to him. Why would you want to subject yourself to such? Why would you want someone to see you as an option? Like, please, you need to learn to love yourself. Self-love is important. It's when you love yourself, then you teach people how to treat you. But if you don't know who you are, if you don't love yourself, people will treat you anyhow. When you love yourself, you will have a standard for yourself. Do you understand? So please, if a man should ghost you, let him forever remain a ghost. Hello fam, how you all doing? Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Thank you. Today's topic is on ghosting. How men view women that take them back after they ghosted them in a relationship. I also have two interesting stories to share with us in this video. The very first story is about a lady that got ghosted by her husband to be at the altar on their wedding day. And the second story is about a disrespectful baby daddy.
Here is why everyone is talking about this bride. Her name is Kaylee and she's hitting the headlines because she decided to go ahead with her wedding even when the groom didn't show up. On the morning of her big day, the 27-year-old found out that her partner of 4 years had got cold feet. But the wedding, which reportedly cost thousands, had already been paid for and Kaylee didn't want to let her family down. She walked into her wedding party playing Lizzo's Good as Hell. She smashed the wedding topper off her cake. She took shots with family and friends. She gave an emotional speech to her entire wedding party all about self-love. And she even enjoyed her first dance with a family member. Kaylee said, "It was an absolute shock. I had no indication he was going to do this, but seeing my girls distraught as well made me want to turn the day around. I didn't want to remember the day as complete sadness."
That is a very sad story. According to her, she funded most of the wedding. She spent about £12,000 for that wedding, and this man decided not to show up on the wedding day. I'm pretty sure his parents were very much aware because his parents were also not at the venue of that wedding. It sounds more like a planned work. Regardless of whatever it was, this man did not think about letting this lady know how he felt before the wedding day. He had a lot of time to have told her about how he felt. Even if he had a change of mind that morning, I think he would have put a call across and told her. I know that's not the best way to go about it, but at least he would have told her rather than letting her worry and think and be the one to call family to find out how he's doing. I don't think that's how you treat someone that you claimed you cared about, even if you didn't care about that person as much as you were supposed to. For the fact that they shared something, for the fact that they spent time together, I think people should learn how to treat other humans right, honestly, because this particular behavior, nah, it's not a good one at all. There is a follow-up to the story. You know what? Let's hear her narrate the story and tell us exactly what happened.
Unfortunately, the wedding's not going to go ahead today. But Kaylee does want you all to stay and join her partying tonight.
And if you can, try not to be negative.
Yeah.
If you can.
You're joking. Are you joking?
I'm Kaylee Stead. I am 27 and I live in Swansea, Wales in the UK. My bridesmaids, my maid of honour, found out first of all at 7 o'clock in the morning. And when I first found out, I didn't panic. I thought that he was going to be there. And then it wasn't until I asked his dad just to keep on checking in on him because I wanted to make sure that he was safe. And then when his dad rang me after speaking with him, he obviously told me that he was safe, but that he definitely wasn't coming.
Unfortunately, the wedding's not going to go ahead today. But Kaylee does want you all to stay and join her partying tonight. She wants you to have your meal.
Everything's paid for, so let's just all have a party with it. And if you can, try not to be negative.
Yeah. Okay?
Sorry.
You're welcome to stay. If you need to go, we appreciate that. But please join in the party first. Alright?
This is real, isn't it?
Please make their way outside.
Oh my God, Kaylee. What? I need to speak to the... Why didn't he come? Can we have an interview with him?
Videos and photos and all that. I think there was a lot of really happy moments that came from a lot of sadness. So I was completely distraught at first, to be truthful, because it's not just the wedding day that I was kind of let down on. It was kind of the future that we had planned together. I kind of had to...
You still went ahead. I don't understand.
All of
I'd be completely heartbroken.
a minute or a couple of minutes. So it was kind of overwhelming at that point. Once I kind of sat down and said, okay, what am I going to do now? Am I going to either go home and cry, which is not going to help me, or I can either be with the people that I love and enjoy the day as much as I could, which is something I'll always be proud of doing. I feel grateful for the impact that it has had, because sharing my story, I honestly didn't expect to have this overwhelming
There were still
kind
photos.
of love from people.
Cut the cake. She cut the cake. Oh, she just smashed the cake.
I think the biggest kind of U-turn that I'm getting from this event and this kind of response is that I think I've got something to give, and I think I've got a voice to be heard.
Is that him? No.
I haven't changed my views on marriage, because why should my past experience dictate how their day should go? Because I wouldn't want to take that away from my partner if that's something that they would wish to have.
She's very strong,
The thing
isn't
for me
she?
that I've learned from this is not letting bad moments in your life dictate how your life is going to be.
Oh, shame. Look at the videos.
I'm proud that my little story has kind of given somebody a little bit of joy, and I think it's helped carry me through the tough times as well. So
if you take back a man that ghosted you, it means a whole lot of things to him. You were passing a certain kind of message to him. She was invited to a show and she said she was never going to take the man back, and I think that's the best thing to do, because that was the height of it. That was the height of disrespect.
But instead of wasting the 12,000 she spent on her big day, she reframed it to celebrate with herself and those by her side. Her bridesmaid Geordie has since set up a GoFundMe page to try and reclaim some costs. The donations have reached $7,000. That's outrageous. We've got her on, jilted bride and hashtag party legend, Kaylee Steed. How are you, or Stead?
Yes, Dad. Hi, I'm good. How are you guys?
Somebody wants
Very well.
to, you know what, we're great. You know when people go, why didn't you ask her how it feels to be an icon of resilience and positivity? No, I'm going to ask you that. Why did the old idiot walk away then? What happened? How dreadful, but well done.
I wish I knew. To be fair, I'm in the dark as much as you guys are. So, unfortunately, I still haven't heard from him regarding as to why he walked away.
Was it on the day of the wedding?
On the day of the wedding. So, at 7 o'clock, I found out he'd gone.
Do you know where he is?
Do you know where he is?
I do know where he is. His family have confirmed that he is with them and he's safe. He's okay. But I haven't had any news from him and talked to him about the decision.
What's the most... Who wrote this? What was the most memorable part of your day? I mean, what sort of bloody question's that?
To be fair, the day itself was entirely memorable, to be fair. And the biggest thing for me was the fact of, I asked the guests whether they wanted to stay, and where I could never take him back, because one, I'd look like a fool and a pushover, and two, I couldn't trust him, because at the end of the day, I'm a fighter.
Verity. Yeah, sorry. What?
I come back down from any kind of stressful situation, whereas I think...
He sounds like a rat to me, absolute rat.
If you have decided to accept a man that treated you badly by ghosting you back into your life, this is how the man might be looking at you. This is how the man might be seeing you. Number one, the man will think you don't respect yourself. He will see you to be someone that has no standard, no boundaries, and someone that does not love herself. That's the truth. And he will think that you were happy with what he did to you before. That means he can do more. And he will also feel entitled. He will feel like he's superior. He will feel so important. He will feel like, oh, you couldn't do without him. That's why you allowed him back. You understand? And he will always see you as an option, like I said before. Also, that might be him testing boundaries. Oh, let me see if she's got some boundaries. Let me ghost her and come back. Probably he's got other women in his playbook. Like I said, players love this game. Probably he's got other women, and he's saying to himself, and he has said to himself, let me test boundaries to see the people I'm going to put together. When I stay with this one month, I will hop onto the next one. Then the next month, I will come back to this person. That might also be the game he's playing. Don't let anyone use you. Don't let anyone misuse you. Don't let anyone treat you like you're nobody. Don't let anyone trample on you, all in the name of relationship.
Y'all, I'm still processing what just happened, but I need to talk this out before I crash out, because what the fuck? why am I at work right now? And the guy that's been talking to me for the past few months just walked up with his baby mother. His baby mother that's about to give birth. Okay? Wow. Comes in here. As soon as he sees me, his face drops. I'm confused. I'm quickly enlightened because the mother is behind him with the belly before her. Wow. For those of you confused, I work at a hospital, okay? You get to see everybody and their mother, including the guy that you're talking to. And is expecting baby mother. Can you make this up? No. And it's like, she's coming in here for a scheduled C-section, meaning you knew that today you were gonna have a baby, but you're texting me. Wow. And then she's like, oh babe, grab the bag. Just when I thought it could have been your sister. Babe, grab the bag. What the fuck? And it's like, you're sitting there with the dumbest face on, and because I'm a woman first, I don't want this girl blood pressure running through the roof, or her having a bad pregnancy experience or delivery experience. But wow, treacherous. The part that makes this shit crazier is the fact that he just texted me 2 hours ago. So what was your excuse gonna be whilst being in the delivery room? I was asleep? Or you just wasn't gonna take it off? Bro.
Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click this video here to watch why modern men feel entitled over women, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.